About the American event in Tulsa over the weekend, let's talk to the lady who won the barrel race. It's my pleasure to visit with Emma Kate Parr, who is really putting together a very nice 2025, Emma Kate. #1 rookie in the WPRA, 16th in the WPRA, and now you're qualified for the American. Congratulations. How much fun was that?
Thank you. It was so much fun. Can't wait to be back.
Tell me about your experiences at the American. You've been there before, right?
I did. I went last year. We made it to Globe Life, but we didn't make it to the top four. So we have new goals for this year.
Yeah. Tell me about Globe Life Field. It's obviously a baseball field. We turn into a rodeo arena. We're watching your runs from Tulsa. Let me hold on the Globe Life Field question. I want you to talk about your horse here. This is a horse called Parr, 15-7-4-1 in semifinal #1. But as we watch the highlights, you're going to get consistently faster. What'd you do?
I pushed him a little bit harder. He really wasn't firing the first day, and it was a smooth run. But then in the second go round, he was running a little bit harder, but it was still pretty smooth. So he did really good.
You shaved a half second off on this run, Emma Kate, from a 15-7 to a 15-2.
He did. The first day he really wasn't running, and so he obviously ran in the second go round. And then in the finals, he really ran. He actually we were walking down the alley and a bull jumped up and it terrified him. So I think that put a little step into him, and you'll see he stuck the alleyway running out.
I was going to say, did that have anything to do with that stop right there?
Did.
Because that looked a little scary.
It was. I was not expecting that. But
yeah, you had to put a little extra something into that last run to get around the third barrel, it looked like to me.
I did. He actually blew off of his second barrel a little more than he normally does, but we got around the third, so I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, and there you go. And nobody's going to ask you just how fast. And 15-1 earned you a spot, $10,000. Now you get to go to Globe Life Field. Let me ask you the question I was going to start to ask you before, as we look at the top 5 that advance. What did you learn from Globe Life? What was that like, running in that big baseball field that we turned into a rodeo arena?
It was super scary, but it was so much fun. I mean, I'd love to be back, and so thankful I get the opportunity.
That was a pretty good field you ran against. Jordan Driver finished right behind you. She's been red hot all year.
She has. She's been doing really good.
Emma Kate, let me ask you, and we talked to you a couple of weeks ago, so if this is a repeat question, please forgive me. Tell me a little bit about your background. Tell me about what got you here. How did you find your horse, Parr? Tell me that story.
Well, we were looking for horses, just for an extra horse for me. I had 2 solid 1D horses, so I wanted to add one more. And Billy Ann Harmon actually found Cassidy Champlin, and he actually wasn't listed for sale, but we asked about him, and she offered to sell him. So
his registered name is DG, excuse my French. I'm assuming that makes him a Frenchman's guy. Talk about the bloodlines a little bit.
He is out of Eyes Moonshine.
Or she, I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He's by BHR Frenchy Socks.
Yeah, there you go. What are you doing between now and April? I know you've got a lot of rodeos to enter. You're in Perry, Georgia this weekend. Tell me about the next couple of weeks in your life.
It's going to be pretty busy, but we're just going to try and keep him consistent and happy, so we'll be ready for Globe Life.
Awesome. Emma Kate Parr and Parr winning the American qualifier, the contender playoff that took place over the weekend in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Started with a 15-7, finished with a 15-1, and walked away with $10,000 and a ticket punch to try to win $1 million at the American Rodeo, April 11th and 12th. Emma Kate, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations, continued success.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emma Kate. We appreciate it. We're going to take a time out. When we come